It's the NFL on EA Sports, where division rivals will clash in the AFC North. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens, and it comes your way next.
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills, we're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time. They've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Adam McPherson. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Deontay Hardy to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player, and the most exciting player, not just at his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
Completed to his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
One of the tight ends in motion left. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
First down. Here's Lamar. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's first and 10 from the 15. Here's Henry on the option. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's on the move. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Jackson now on third. He's got Andrews. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it, first and goal. They'll motion a tight end left. Henry has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Trying to run with Henry. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. One down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running to get the front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
That one intended for Mark Andrews. And that brings up 4th and goal. Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. This is a chip shot from the left hash.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best and most entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy of so many. Nothing seems to bother them other than some injuries that unfortunately have ended seasons early. When he's on the field, timing, the anticipation, the precision with which he plays, he has very few peers. That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 1. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow escapes the pocket. He'll work it a couple yards past the line. Giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy.
Just one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
11.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Finds his man Chase. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1-1, ready?
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Burrow out of the shotgun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
11. 11.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Gun.
They'll try it right with Brown. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals pull ahead 6-3 in the first. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their second possession. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Andrews with the catch. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He finds Aguilar. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. From the 39. Forced out to his right. He's on the move. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From just shy of midfield on second down. Buys time, rolling right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Bengal still out there and being looked at now. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Lamar now from the gun. Gets this one to Andrews. And he's a yard or two shy of the 30 before going out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Lamar off to play fake. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. One of the tight ends motioning. Now with Jackson. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. They go play fake with Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Here's Lamar. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll get to work here, first and 10. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Only gets a yard there to make it second and 9.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Got a man, it's Gesicki. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. Burrow to the air now. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Here we go. 11 MP, 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Dot.
From the 23. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw, Burrow. And a catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals now lead by 10. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And they find themselves trailing by 11 as they take over down 14-3. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Now it's Lamar. He's on the move. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Escapes the pocket. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, it's tough to succeed a linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here's Jackson to throw. Gets this to Bateman. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. That's a gain of 8, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Hill, and he gets in, touchdown! The Ravens make it a one-score game in the first half. Justin Tucker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Right side cut by Higgins. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Tight end motioning right. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Into the hands of Gesicki, complete. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
Here we go. 180. 180, cut. Cut.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's got Andrews. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down, here's Lamar. Buys time, rolling right. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. From the gun, a run for Henry. And they bring him to a stop, but this run gets him into the red zone down to the 15. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Another run for Henry. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Give him 3 on that gain. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Running once more with Henry. And he has 7 on that run as we're down to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 3 now. of the gun, Henry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time and talking to them, they love taking a situation.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up.
Go.
From the gun, Jackson. Chased out to his right. Finds his fullback. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs. Brown on the inside give. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts.
Here we go.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. He's got a gain of 6 there, giving that tackle to Kyle Van Noy. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
They'll run again with Brown. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go, here we go.
On first down, here's Burrow. That's Gesicki, he's got it! And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. First down, Burrow to throw. Catch made over the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Gun.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Butker knocks it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7. That brings us to halftime with the visiting Bengals out in front. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over to Kate and Brock.
All right, thank you, Coach. And we are back and about set to begin the second half. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Brought in right side. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Here we go.
On the handoff, this is Brown. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. Finds the in route complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Now it's Brown. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. Second and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Here we go. 11 MT. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
Burrow from the gun. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
Get set. 11, 11, 11, 12, 12, 11, Thomas.
On the ground, Brown. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 23. Got a man, it's Gesicki. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10.
11 MT, 11 MT.
From the red zone now. Rolling left, buying some time. Now he takes it.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Shotgun handoff to Herbert. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. On 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. A very short kick here from the right hash. Butker knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
And look at this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Baltimore running its offense out now. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
You know, Kay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10 now. On the move, headed right. He can run it. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Took off with it again. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. When we bring this game to a close, Brock, I think one of the stories we're all going to be talking about is the type of showing this guy's had, not spinning the ball, but running it.
It's been just gritty. It's been determined, Kate. It's been tough. And when they needed a play, he's dug deep and he's willed this offense forward, coming through with the type of run the moment asked for.
This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Blitz coming, Lamar. He's on the move. He stays up. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast up.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a three-point game now. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. The touchdown dropped this back to a one-possession game, so they're hoping to get some breathing room right back here. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Play action now. Burrow. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. A give now to Brown. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Burrow out of the shotgun. On target to his man Higgins. And they make the stop, I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Looking to throw. He finds it beyond the marker. And they take him down right along the 30.
1-1, ready?
The drive picks up here. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Man in motion out of the slot. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Complete out to the right. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals making a 9-point advantage. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals making a 10-point ball game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Hardy on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Clean breakup on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Lamar back to throw. He's trying to go deeper. Big gain downfield. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Lamar now from the gun. Andrews with the catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. Jackson yet again. He's got Andrews. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. Cut near the goal line. And that's a touchdown. At least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. And it's got to come back. And again, it's Jackson. He has it at the 5. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Here's Henry on the option. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Now Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
He stopped on the return at the 27. The Bengals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Brown again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the Ravens will go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Gets this one to Andrews. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. Gets this to Bateman. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Taken in by Likely. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Short pass brought in. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a fourth-quarter lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. On first down, here's Burrow. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And he gets his own fumble, so the comeback hopes are still alive, but that clock keeps running. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Higgins makes the catch. Continuing to move past the 45. It goes as a gain of 19 yards.
On one, ready?
And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Get straight. Stop.
Burrow setting to throw. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Got a man, it's Gesicki. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Stop. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. The quick slant, here's Gesicki. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
On one, ready? Here we go. Wide 80.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's brought down for a loss.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
Here's 2nd and 11. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Unfortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself 3rd and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive. In the defense, well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them.
First down throw for Jackson. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Flying down the middle with Henry. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First down, here's Lamar. Connects with Bateman. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. First and 10 from the 41. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Second down now, 7 to go. the 38. Forced out to his right. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
It's a lot.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's got Andrews. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Buys time, rolling right. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Baltimore. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. They're out and set, first and 10.
Here we go. 11 empty. Dot.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Working quickly here. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That's Gesicki. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Dot.
Burrow from the gun. Fits it through the middle. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Hardy on the return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Jackson throwing here. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Jackson to throw it. On the move, headed right. He's on the move. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's on the move. Taking off with it again. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Henry. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens make it a 9-point advantage. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors and T. Higgins back in possession here. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. First down, Burrow to throw. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Into the hands of Gesicki, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. 2nd and 6 now. No one open, so he chucks this to another county. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Stop.
Looking to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
You gotta keep scoring.
Trying to set this up quick. He finds him beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival they played with today.
And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.